Alright, welcome back to Pyre. This is part 2. Yeah, let's keep going. Alright, so let's see what's going on. So what is this stuff? We have to pick one? Goal the South Star. The South Star burns bright over a massive ridge of stone much farther than the naked eye can see. Interact to determine the location of the next rite. I guess we should pick this one. Hmm. 200 leagues due east. The Ridge of Gaul. Great, and we're supposed to be there when exactly? Very soon, according to the stars. You should be able to arrive in time if you make haste. Then we had best get started. Well, this ought to be good for a few laughs at least. What do you say, Jody? Joe Dariel turns to you, studying you. Reader, do not deceive us. Pray we make good use of our remaining time. What she means is, glad to have you aboard, chum. We're counting on you, my friend. See you inside. Freedom. The rites are the key. It is a lot to take in. Alright, let's go inside. Wow. Downside Prairie. You arrive in Downside Prairie, where the road ahead is forked. There is a lack of consensus about which way to proceed. Downside Prairie, one of the Downside's only verdant regions. It only gets less hospitable as you press further north. Alright. I'm telling you, we ought to take the northern pass. Got an associate holed up in Hollow Route I've got to pay a visit to, besides. Hollow Route. The northern route to the Ridge of Gaul goes through a small exile encampment. Every so often, tempests come and scour away the huts and hovels, but they always crop back up. Fie on your associate. Best we head to Blooming Pool and avoid attention. Blooming Pool, the southern route to the Ridge of Gaul, goes through a humid area pocked with hot springs. Runoff from the sandfolds means no bathing in the springs, so they're just there to mock you. And get stuck in a bog while we're at it? The dispute continues as Hedwin listens for a while. What if the reader settles this? He marks the way, we get us there. If the rites are meant to test our faith, then we'd best learn to trust the reader's instincts on our path. No second guessing him along the way. Can we all live with that for now? Yeah, sure. If necessary. Then it's settled. Just point the way, my friend. The stars guide us through you. Okay. Let's go to the Hollow Route. Man, this game looks really good though. It's very colorful. As you pass through the squalid little area, you hear boisterous voices coming from what looks to be a public house. Ruki stumbles forth from it, holding something in his paws. Oh, hey chum. Just wrapping up a real important exchange back there. Hang on to this for me, will you? We'll have to drop it off if we head further north. We received a plain parcel. You cannot tell what is inside. Alright. The black wagon grinds to a stop at the base of the Ridge of Gull. The others ask you to assist with making preparations for nightfall and the commencement of the Rite. Right. What's going on in here? Hey chum, appreciate you taking us up through a hollow route back there. About that, are you certain that parcel will fetch us an adequate price at the slug market? Surely we could have procured some sort of rare fungus had we gone the other way. Much as I love the idea of procuring rare fungus there, Jody, we said we wouldn't go around second-guessing our good chum's decisions, right? Joe Dariel says nothing in response, but soon changes the subject. Night falls soon. Come along, Greentail. We have much left to prepare. The two of them soon go about rummaging through the raiments and the books strewn about the wagon, leaving you to your own devices. Okay. Clear the webs. The first exile, in the words of Galathanian, the Master General. You know, perhaps the thrice cursed name of Solium Mur, the Emperor of Sar, the first exile, and my liege. This chapter concerns him and those who found him in the downside. Each of us was sent to take his life, such was the hatred for him in and around his country. Yet we found in Solium Mur a man transformed in body, mind, and spirit, a man deserving of much more than mercy. In time, he named us all his scribes, and he became the eighth. It is my greatest honor now to share with you his deeds. To know his story is to know the rites. Okay. There's a guy. You observe the man slumped in the corner of the wagon, bearing some sort of stringed instrument. You sense he lives, but nothing more. It seems inopportune to ask about him now. In the common room, you may review various notes and observations about your fellow exiles and their respective paths towards enlightenment in the rites. Oh, what is this? You observe the masks and robes whose old engravings and embroidery suggest a formal purpose. Some of the garments are massive, while others are so small they might fit a child. Is there anything else here? You observe the ladder leading to the locked enclosure above the cabin. The wagon centrifuge must be up there. Its drive imps stared down at you with big, wet eyes. Alright, I think that's it. Alright, let's go. As darkness falls, your fellow exiles stand together, clad in the raiments of the rites. The preparations are set. However, everything is still and calm. Soon, they grow restless. Keep telling you there's nothing here. What a bunch of idiots we are. If we traveled all this way for nothing. I don't think we did. Look up.
The stars align at last. You reach the Ridge of Gold at the appointed time, and your triumvirate is ready. Your adversaries in the rites this eve shall be the accusers. Whosever pyre yet burns once the other is extinguished shall step closer to freedom. Now let the rites commence.
The stars are aligned, and your pyre burns bright. Across from your companions appear several others also clad in raiments, your adversaries in the rites. Everyone ready? Let's hope so. Be still, we have a visitor. The one whom she refers to steps forward. At last, the Nightwings grace us with their presence. So, these guys are the Nightwings, I guess. I see that the reports of your demise have been exaggerated after all. Even I was beginning to think you were gone for good. Nobody moves, save for the man robed in gold, who unfastens his mask. Surprised to see old Lendl again? I trust you remember my face, though you must have assumed never to see it again after last time. Never had I come so close to freedom, only for you to dash my hopes. Now I and the accusers shall repay that affront. So his group is the accusers. He shoves his mask back on and takes position with his comrades. It is time. From the shadows, you clutch the Book of Rites and focus on the task at hand.
Begin! Gracious!
Oh no, I missed. There we go.
Accusers underestimated you?
What? Oh.
Audacious, aren't we?
Wait, what?
A daring display.
Okay.
Flinging the orb into the flames like that. You elude banishment using such tricks.
No, I shall not accept defeat from you again. Hear me, accusers. Stand your ground. Let your auras boil in rage.
It seems that you have flustered the accusers.
We're getting there, but they've hunkered down. Fine. Then we shall disrupt their formation.
Have you any idea what that Lendl did to deserve his exile? In goes the orb.
Nice. Alright.
The orb slips from your clutches.
Nice.
Per the sacred law.
Almost there. Maybe two more.
The orb is up.
Ugh. Oops. Man, I hate this guy.
Engulfed within the order.
There we go. Is that it? Nope. Almost. One more time.
The rite has nearly ended. That
Oh, no.
cur of yours is banished.
There we
And
go.
it is done.
Hey, we did it.
You have prevailed.
Night Wings.
Rejoice then in your single fleeting victory.
Alright. Your deceit may have earned you a hollow victory, but know this. The accusers will not forget your wickedness, and when next we meet, you will rue the day. Why are we wicked?
Back now in the wisdom of the scribes.
Ooh,
The exiled
cranked up.
Jodariel has gained enlightenment. Only the enlightened can regain their freedom.
we have withstood worse nights than this, though few as strange. Alright. Choose a mastery. After using her rush to lunge forward, Jodariel can rush again right away, or after banishing an adversary, Jodariel instantly recovers her stamina. Let's see what these are. I don't know. Go with
The demon scribe
rush.
shows his favor.
Alright. After the rite, the accusers disappear into the darkness. As you return to the wagon, in the still night sky, you see a single star burns brighter than the rest, beckoning you onward. Well, my friends, what can I say? The rites are real, and we're in. The Getting Out of Here Club. Next up on the agenda, keep chasing stars until we're free. Until we are free. Until we're free. Here, here! Sounds fine. Might as well be us instead of Lendl back there. Anyway, guess we better start packing. As the others go about their business, Hedwyn turns to you. Reader, come walk with me while the stars are still out. You and Hedwyn walk in silence for a time before he speaks up. You have questions. Come, ask away. We need you in on this for the long haul. Alright. Oh wait, so are they not the Nightwings? Did they... You ask Hedwyn how he and his companions managed to come into possession of this black wagon and what happened to its former owners. He maintains eye contact and his smile. Good question, my friend. We're going to have a lot of time to discuss that, and many other things. Make you a deal. Read the stars for us again, and I'll tell you all about it on the way. You sense he speaks truly as he beckons towards the fading dark above. Alright. This is gonna be it for episode 2. I hope you enjoyed. Keep an eye out for the next episode. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.